Hey, happy Tech Talk Tuesday. My name is Michael Demond, and today is Tech Talk Tuesday. Our topic of today is how to create a YouTube channel. We're going to talk about video over the next few weeks of Tech Talk because it's a super powerful marketing tool for you as a business owner. And I want to make sure that I give you all of the lessons that I've been learning over the past few months since I started Tech Talk. Let you know some of the benefits of incorporating YouTube and video marketing into your marketing process, and then also just give you some tips and offer you an opportunity to take things from this Tech Talk to the next level. So every Tuesday, we go live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Central, 1 Eastern, to talk about ways that small business owners and entrepreneurs can use technology to work smarter and not harder. In today's topic, as I mentioned, we're going to talk specifically about YouTube. I'm going to take you behind the scenes so you can take a look at my channel, and I'll talk about some things that I've been seeing as I've been working on reaching my 1,000 subscriber level. I'll also give you some basic steps on where to go to create a YouTube channel for your business. So there is a difference between a YouTube channel that you may currently use for your own personal pleasure and viewing, as opposed to creating a channel that's for your business. And I'll show you how to go about creating one of those, where to go, and all that good stuff. For those of you who are ready to take your video marketing and your marketing to the next level, and you want to do more on YouTube, I actually have a YouTube masterclass, which is going to be starting next month. This masterclass is going to give people access to the Bond to Build community, as well as access to a 10-week course where every week we'll cover a new topic related to building your YouTube channel. So I'm going to go everything from the beginning of starting your channel, how to get your graphics designed, custom, how to create content, type of video content to create, how to optimize your YouTube channel, how to monetize, like all that stuff that people want to know when it comes to doing YouTube marketing for your business. So today is going to be a screen share. And again, if you're somebody who's watching this and you're not able to stay for the whole thing, just know wherever you're watching, you can always come back to this location and it'll be here. You can always go to the YouTube channel, look for We Merge Media, and you'll find the video there. And you'll find it here on Facebook on the group or the page that you're watching. So we're streaming to like 5 different locations right now live. And all this is being done through my partnership with StreamYard. And I love using it. It's been great. It's been working out well for me. And that's something that we'll most likely revisit because I covered this in the beginning of Tech Talk Tuesday. But I'm going to do an update on a couple of different software that I covered initially so that we can get some updates on kind of how my setup is and how my process works, and see that you can get some things that you can copy from me and learn how to do on your own. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to screen share. I'm going to take a real quick look at the comments. Looks like everything is good to go. I did a little test beforehand. Good morning, my tech talkers. Let's see who we have here. There's me. There's Carmen Ray. There we go. Checking in from Arizona. Thank you, Carmen. Loretta Camp over there confirming that we're good on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. Yes, good topic. It's everybody needs a YouTube channel. If you're in business, you need a YouTube channel. And we'll talk about why, and you'll get to see, what it can do for you. Now, I'm still very early on in building my channel, and I'm already experiencing some benefits from it. So we'll talk a little further about that. Good morning, Chavez. Greetings and welcome back to Tech Talk Tuesday. We have Wendy checking in. Good morning, Wendy. Wendy's tagging her team. What's up, everybody? Come on in, check in with us and watch Tech Talk. Typically, these are 20 or 30 minutes or so. But as I mentioned, you can always come back and watch later if you can't stay. Daphne, good morning. Daphne, good morning to you and welcome back to Tech Talk Tuesday. Let's see, Tanja is here. Good morning and welcome. We have all of our tech talkers here tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and get the show started and share the screen. Michaela Campbell's here from Tech Talk, watching from Tuesday. Good morning, Michaela. Thank you. Michaela's going to be in some of these with me moving forward because she's coming on board to support Tech Talk and We Merge Media. So you'll get to see more of her. So let's go ahead and get my screen share started. I can tell that we have a hot topic today because everybody's tuned in and everybody's ready to go. So we're going to start by just going to my YouTube channel. Let me just mute this. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go just to my basic channel. So when you, as an individual person, log into YouTube, it's going to bring you to like the main page or the dashboard for your channel. And there's typically where you'll be able to see like all the things that you normally watch or that you subscribe to. You'll get the videos here. What a lot of people don't know and a lot of people don't do, and I actually should, I'm going to go ahead and do this from my desktop. I may try to connect my phone so I can kind of show you where some of the access points from the phone are as well. But what you can do once you get in here from the computer, in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see whatever picture you use as your icon, if you use a picture. But if you don't, you're going to see a little circle, and that's going to be your profile icon for YouTube. When you click on that, you'll get access to a number of different features and functions. Most of us don't go here, but this is the reason why you want to go here. So if you want to separate your personal viewing and things that you subscribe to from your business, you're going to need to be able to create another channel. YouTube allows you as an individual. So me, Michael Demond, is my Google login. So whatever Google login you have can be used to actually manage multiple channels. So if I come in here and I click on switch account, you're going to see here that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different channels that through my one login I have access to. And I was able to create this by when you log in into YouTube, you click on that picture. If you don't have other channels, you're going to see something here that says add account. So what that's going to allow you to do is then be able to add an account specifically that's going to be for that business. So I have one for We Merge Media where I put all of my We Merge Media content. I have another one for Thriftcations where I manage my travel business. How you go ahead and you can create these different accounts or channels within YouTube. So what you'll want to do if you're new, you'll click on add account. And I'm just going to take you through the basic. It's going to ask you, what account do you want to use to manage this with? So you can click your email, so whatever email you want to use. Some of us have multiple. And then it's going to ask you to select a channel or create a channel. Because I have some here already, I think I might be at the max of what I can do for this one. I already have some here, but you'll go ahead and create a channel from this point if you don't already have one. So let me go back and go back to the basics. We're going to assume you went through that process and that you've already created your channel. And then I'm going to take you into the YouTube studio so that we can see behind the scenes about how to manage the channel and how to manage the content and all that good stuff. So I'm going to come in here and switch accounts. I'm going to choose We Merge Media. That's the one we're going to work from today. And then I'm going to go ahead again, now that I'm in here, and click YouTube Studio. So YouTube Studio is basically your dashboard. This is where you get access behind the scenes as a content creator to everything that you have within YouTube. I come here to be able to look at my analytics. I come here to look at my subscribers. I can come here to look at comments that people have made on my video and I can reply to them. So you get access to all of these different functionalities that are here that are designed to help you grow your channel. Now, there's also a thing called Creator Insider where YouTube has other creators who create videos and tips just to help people build their channel. And you have also updates and news, all that good stuff here. So this is just a dashboard where I can get an overview of what my last video was, what are the stats on that, what comments are on there. You can see all my published videos. On the left, if I click on the menu, I have content. So this is going to allow me to be able to see the history of all the videos that I've created. From here, I can go into each individual video and I can edit videos and change captions and all that good stuff. Another feature in YouTube that I use quite often, so when people come over to the We Merge Media channel, I have a playlist that's specifically for certain topics. So let's say, for example, somebody wanted to come over to my channel and they're looking for some tips on Facebook. I have a playlist where all my Facebook related videos are. I can have another playlist where all my tech talks are. So playlists are a great way for you to be able to create series of contents if you have a certain overarching topic that you want to give people individual kind of lessons or tutorials on. You can break that down. Now, as a business owner, you'll notice, as mentioned in the description of this video, is like oftentimes people go to YouTube when they have a problem and when they are looking for solutions. So knowing that and being a person who navigates YouTube in the same way, I also think about that when I'm creating my content. So you want to think about like people who might be looking for your business or the products that you offer, or the services that you have. What might they be searching for in order to find solutions, and what solutions do you have to offer them? So you'll notice a lot of my content, because my focus is on helping entrepreneurs work smarter and not harder using technology. My content is based on tech tools, tech tips, things that I know that entrepreneurs use or need to use, and giving them some tips on how to use that. So I want you to think about that when you are thinking about the content that you're going to create here. Next section I'm going to go to is my analytics. So one of the biggest things that a lot of people always want to know is like, how do I make money from YouTube? That's one of the top questions that people search for. Everybody wants to do. There's a number of ways that you can monetize your YouTube channel. One of them is the one that everybody seems to want to know about, is how do I get YouTube to pay me for the videos? And what that comes from is from you having a page that is eligible for monetization. What happens when your channel becomes eligible for monetization, YouTube is going to give you a piece of the ad revenue that gets generated from the videos on your channel. But in order for you to receive that, you have to qualify, and I am not qualified yet. So why aren't I qualified, and what do you have to do to be qualified? Here's where we kind of break that down, and I'll show you. So there's 3 different components that YouTube's going to evaluate your channel on. They're going to evaluate your channel on how many views you've had in the past 12 months. And it's a rotating 12 months. So 12 months from this day and back, they're going to look at how many views you have. They're going to look at how many watch time hours you have. And they're going to look at how many subscribers you have. Now, I have this tab on the left-hand side here called monetization, and this is kind of like a way to track where you are. It's kind of small and hard to see, but you'll see here that in order for me to qualify for monetization and be considered a monetized YouTube partner, I have to have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm currently at 234, and I have to have 4,000 public watch hours. And right now I only have 979 public watch hours. So what do you need to do in order to increase your subscribers and increase your watch hours? The base part of it is you have to create more content. So I've gotten here right now just creating 1 video a week. I do 1 tech talk per week. I'm going to be increasing that to 2-3 videos a week, because that's going to allow me to scale up and start getting more public watch hours. But the other thing that you have to take in consideration is, okay, you need to make content that people are actually staying and watching. So let's just kind of go back and we'll look at the analytics. Let me show you some of my videos, and we're going to take a look at just like what are some of the views, how long are people staying. There's a lot people don't know behind the scenes about these videos, and there's a lot of information or data that you can learn so that you can improve your channel and get more people to watch. So let me see. Let me just kind of go back to my dashboard here. I want to take you to this section that shows all the videos together. I think it's here. Oh, I was already here. Okay, so you'll notice there's another section that has a better look, but we're gonna stay. Let me go to analytics real quick and see if this is the one I was looking at. Average view and views. Let's just use this one as an example, because this one ranks and shows my top videos. So you'll see my #1 video of all time on this channel is the video about where is my Zoom recording. So I made that last year in April, and that was right at the beginning of the pandemic, where a lot of people were transitioning to Zoom. I had people asking me, like, I'm recording, but I don't know where my recording is. So I made a video about that. And this has been my top video. So since I published this video in the past year, it's had 23,500 views. That's how many views. And you can see here, where did those views come from? It shows me here that 85% of those views came from YouTube searches. So what that means, and this is a note for you to keep in mind for your own content, is that people came to YouTube, they typed, where's my Zoom recording, or how to find my Zoom recording, and they were able to see my video amongst all the other videos that were showing there. So 85% of my traffic came from YouTube. Now, why is that important, and why is that something that you as a business owner will want to leverage? Because YouTube has billions of people watching videos. And if you don't have a channel, aren't creating video content, you're totally eliminating the opportunities that you might have to increase your brand awareness and let more people know about what you are, what you have to offer, who you are, and all that good stuff. So me getting 23,000 people to come to my website, as opposed to me creating a video, putting it on YouTube and getting 23,000 people to view that, like, use the audiences and the platforms. Like, that's what social media really should be used for. It's an opportunity for you to take your content, put it in these places where the traffic is already going and buzzing, and try to draw people back by providing them with value. You know, that's the system. Create the content, put it in the places where people are. So that's why people pay for ads. That's why people are on social media. If they have businesses, they're trying to leverage that traffic that is on there so they can draw people back with compelling offers and good content. So let's continue looking on. You'll see that from that one video. Now, this says I had 772 watch hours, and I believe it was that I needed 1,400 watch hours, I believe it was, to qualify. But this was not in the past 12 months. So they're looking at that rolling time period that falls off over time. So we're in May, almost in June. So I'm kind of losing that initial traffic that I may have gotten from that. So this is just some stuff to kind of let you know, like, what the analytics look like. They let you know how long people watch your video, where people are coming from. I'm going to go back here and we're going to look at another video, and I'm going to just show you. So, like, I can look at what my top videos are during this time period. And this is the time period of the last 28 days. I can put this on the last 90 days if I want to, just to see if there's a change. So you'll see here, my second most popular video is the one that I did on Facebook automated ads. This was a review and a tutorial. So that one had 1,000 views. Facebook live events. So what this tells me as a content creator and as a business owner is that out of my top, let's say, 6 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 videos that I'm getting the most traffic for are related to Facebook. So that is my clue to say, hey, make more content about Facebook, or hey, make more content related to things that people might be struggling with Zoom. This is how you leverage the data that you get from the analytics to grow your channel. You'll notice that a lot of times that people will make videos and they'll have like 10 videos on one topic because people are searching for all these different aspects. So for me to get that 1,000 subscriber level that I want, and for me to get my views up, I'm going to be making more content around what I see is already working, because YouTube is also going to look at, okay, we see that people are coming to this channel for Zoom recording, Facebook. YouTube is going to start showing this channel and recommending it when people are including YouTube and Zoom and Facebook related searches in their keyword search. So my channel will come up more because it shows, hey, we've shown this to people in the past. People have watched it. They watched it for an extended time. They liked the video. They subscribe. So it lets YouTube know that this channel is relevant for that. So that's just some basic information and some ways that you'll be able to go ahead and use this data in order to improve what you make content wise. Now, in the workshop that I'm going to be starting next month, I mentioned it's going to be over 10 weeks where there's going to be a new video every week. It's going to be in the Bond to Build community. I'm actually going to break down all these steps individually. So we're going to have one about how to create the channel, how to get your graphics done, how to optimize your profile for keywords and all that good stuff. We're going to have another one about types of content that you want to create. And I'm going to take people through that process that are in that group to be able to learn how to get their channel set up and successful here. Now, one more thing that's important that is key, and it's just like this on all social media platforms, you'll see here that I have a lot of comments. Now, you will get a lot of spam. You have to kind of monitor that. I have all my videos set to flag things that might be potential spam, and they'll hold those for review, and I'll come in here and review them. So there's nothing in here to review at this moment. But you want to come in here and you want to be interactive with people who are here. The one thing that really kind of stood out to me was that people are really like, there's real people looking for solutions who come to here and they find your content and they really need help and ask questions. So I had a number of times where I had people who were commenting like, hey, I followed what you did. Thank you so much. Or I was really struggling to find this and your video helped me. Like, there are real people on the other end of this. And you want to keep that in mind when you're making your video content. You want to come in here and you want to reply, you want to heart, you want to like, because all that stuff is going to support your engagement. Now, another thing that people struggle with quite a bit is copyright violation. Everyone gets scared about, ooh, what music can I use and all that good stuff. The best thing that you can do, YouTube has what they call an audio library. So once you get into the studio, you have access to come over to YouTube and use any song from this audio library and not have to worry about copyright infringement. So that's one of the things that a lot of people get scared of. Of course, you can't go using the top songs on the Billboard charts because you don't have the rights to republish that music in your video. But you can come in here into the YouTube audio library and find things that have a certain vibe that you like. Another cool thing about YouTube Studio, and this is where you come and do all your customization of your channel. So if you're going to be part of that workshop, we're going to walk through all these different sections, very detailed, together in a group coaching type format. But you'll see here, I have a chance to create a trailer for my channel. I can choose what videos when people go to my channel that they see. Here is where I can create my favorite section in my playlist. You can do all your branding. So what logos do you want to show? The images that show in your video, it's scalable. So people are going to be watching your videos on TV now. They can be watching on computers, on mobile phones. So all that stuff is all done right here within the YouTube Studio. Here, the basics info section is basically where you can optimize and tell YouTube and visitors of your channel what your channel is about. So all this stuff is really about taking what you are an expert at and building it into a channel and really building some good content over this. It's probably going to take me a good year now that I'm focused on it to really build my channel up. So it's not something that's going to happen overnight. I can speed this process up by creating videos daily or just creating more videos every week and by paying for advertising to promote my videos. But everything that you've seen right here as far as analytics and all this good stuff has been just organic, just me posting a video once a week. That's gotten me to this point. But then also being mindful of choosing the right topics, choosing things that I know people are going to be looking for or problems people have and offering solutions. So that always seems to work well for me. And what I do is to kind of think about what problems do people have and what solutions do I have to offer them. Now I'm just going to take you outside of the studio. We're going to come back to the channel and see what everything looks like when published. So this is what people see when they come to my channel. Here's your opportunity again to do that branding. So you get your cover area, you get your profile section here. You have all these different tabs about your videos and your playlists and channels that you subscribe to. So you got Be Well for Women Entrepreneurs. That's Carmen's YouTube channel. Michaela has a channel. So all of this shows on your profile. You can decide if you want these to continue to show here or not. Discussion is where you can do any type of, it's kind of like a forum in a way. I don't use it. I haven't used it. I've never been on the discussion tab of any of the channels that I follow, but it's there. And then that about section that we're looking at is here as well. So this again is just a way to kind of introduce people to your channel, let them know what your channel is about, lets people know how many views you've had and how long you've been on YouTube. So that is our show. That is our topic. Make sure that you go ahead and click your icon, your little profile picture. If you are on a mobile phone and you don't have a computer that you're doing this for, you'll want to download the YouTube Studio app. So that's one thing you can do. It's going to be in your app store. But I'm looking at my phone now on the app. Let me stop my screen share. Let's come back to you and talk to you here. We're going to remove that. Here we go. Okay. So I'm looking on the phone now. So if you're on your phone and you want to know how to go to those same things that I went to, click the little profile picture in the upper right-hand corner. You'll see that you can switch account. And then at the bottom of switch account, you can add an account. And then from there, you can start creating some channels. Let me come here, your channel. Yeah. They changed the name of these. Sometimes it used to be like add a channel, but I see like they made it add account now. But you can also get to YouTube Studio from your mobile phone. So if you don't already have it and you choose YouTube Studio, it's going to direct you to go ahead and download it. So let's see if we have any questions at all, anything that I can answer for you. Let me come back to the comments and see what we have here. Jojo Pa, good morning. Welcome to Tech Talk. Thanks for sharing this important information. You guys is greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you so much for that kind words. Good to see you today. Thank you so much for that. Chavez says, I have one for artists. Will it let you merge or switch channels to match your business account? I have not merged channels yet, but you can have multiple channels. But you can also rebrand that channel. So if you just have a channel that you want to continue to use because you already have a following on there and you just want to change the branding of it and change the name of it, you can go into that settings of that channel and you can update that. But if you want to keep it, I recommend just kind of creating a new channel and adding that. And a lot of that management stuff is going to be done through your YouTube, your Google sign in. Carmen says, wow. All right, Carmen, thank you. So YouTube ranks high as search engine as well. Exactly. Because we as people are, if you think about it, you have a problem, you're looking for a solution. Do you want to read about it? Or do you want to just have somebody show you in a 2-minute video how to do something? So most people nowadays are just really kind of like going straight to YouTube and using that as your search engine, me included. If I'm trying to figure out how to do something and I'm trying to find an option, a solution, I'll go to YouTube directly sometimes, or I'll go to Google and I'll search for it. Plus, because YouTube is owned by Google, Google's going to recommend YouTube videos in the search results. So think about all these opportunities that you as a business owner have to show up in these different places by creating video content. And the video content does not have to be high production. It does not have to be long. Actually, the shorter the better, because most people don't want to watch a super long video. So we're going to talk about all that in the workshop. I'm going to put a link. I'm just adding a few things, but I'll make sure that I put a link in this video here. And you'll see some promotion about the course that's going to be coming up. So if that's something you're interested in, you can join in that course and get some help building your channel with the rest of the people in the bond to build community. We'll all work together. Have you more than one channel, or does YouTube know how many you have? Yeah, so when I was sharing mine, I actually have about 10 channels. You can have more than 10, more than one channel within your Google email address that you manage it with. I don't know what the limit is, but I have 9 or 10 of them that I manage because they're all different brands. Thanks for the help. This tech was awesome. All right, cool. That's good to hear. I like to hear that. So that's our show for today, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and close us out. Not seeing any more questions or comments. If at any reason when you're watching the replay and you're here and you have questions, just type them down below. I come back a few times throughout the day and I'll check the video and I'll reply to any comments that you might have. I'll also put a link to the workshop that's going to be coming up for the YouTube masterclass. It's going to be 10 weeks. So you're going to be there with a bunch of other people getting some tutorials. We're going to be working side by side in that group and getting some instructions so y'all can get y'all YouTube on. Stop missing out on all these opportunities. Let's go ahead and get our businesses built. So that's our show for today. Thanks again for tuning in for Tech Talk Tuesday. I will see you next week, Tuesday. What our topic's going to be, I don't know. This one came to me like an hour before today's show. But I usually try to take things that are kind of relevant, things that are timely that I'm working on or that I know clients are working on. If you have suggestions, comment below and let me know what you want to know, and I'll take that in consideration for future episodes. So thanks again for tuning in for Tech Talk Tuesday. It's always a pleasure to get together with you. We'll see you next week.